Hello again, everybody. It's Dr. Deborah. There is something that I have to say that I have not been very clear about. When I talk about how to love, I've shared on many occasions that I came to this understanding about what our world needs when I considered the teachings of Jesus of Nazareth and the principles on which marriage and family therapy were founded. I put the two together because I saw the parallels between how that master teacher went about his life and how master therapists in the tradition of postmodernism go about their practice. And I've been very clear that what's missing in our world, it comprises both those things. When I offer ideas about what I think, how to love, where it comes from and how it can happen, or how a person can learn the skill of love, I'm thinking about the teachings of Jesus of Nazareth, and I'm also thinking about the principles and the teachings of postmodern marriage and family therapy. Now, with that said, I have to acknowledge that I was able to put those things together because of what's in me, because of the spirit of who I am. And with that understanding, I cannot ignore that the principal way, the basis for a therapeutic practice of the kind that I'm speaking of, and I would say of the kind that Jesus practiced, requires a core belief in human beings, a core understanding of their needs and of their spiritual needs, of their relationship needs, of their need for connectedness. And he showed up at a time when the people who were supposed to be the light, were supposed to be considering the whole man, the whole woman, the whole person, were self-serving and oppressive. You hear? America is self-serving and oppressive. The only way, the beginning of our transformation as a nation, while it requires every institution in our country, from education to religion and everything in between, it has to begin with an understanding of the value of human life, human spirit, human energy, humans, a value of that over all things. Our chief problem is that we have no concept, no, and I say no because not only do we have a few people that run this country, but we have masses of people that go along with that. So when I say we, I'm talking about us all. I see us as a family. I see us as one people. And because I see that, I know it's going to take all of us to transform our nation if we dare to challenge ourselves the way we need to. And if we dare allow someone with the wisdom to know how we should do this, that's practical, that is inclusive, that considers everybody. If we allow someone like that or some group like that to influence how we're doing what we're doing, we can make the change that we say we need and we want. But I'm speaking now from what I have to offer. This is what I bring to our family. This is what I bring to the change that I know that has to happen in this country. And that is a way of healing the soul of our nation. that would help us begin to change how we do everything else. Therapy, psychotherapy, means to heal the soul. I am a psychotherapist. I am offering a way to heal our souls. And I believe that when we start with ourselves, and I mean our individual selves, which includes our corporate selves, we will begin to change every institution in our country. But we will not do it unless we change how we view ourselves and how we view others, because that is the core problem in this country. From the time Europeans got here until this very moment. And I say Europeans because you are the culprits. I have to say you at this point. You are a member of our family. How do you hear the change in my tenor of my voice? You are the member of our family that we have allowed to ruin this family in this country and perhaps around the world, if we listen to history and to the entire scope of history, not just one perspective. If we pay attention to that, we will see that a member of our family is gone mad. And when one member of the family goes mad, systemically the whole family is mad. With that said, let me offer, as a healer of the soul, that there is a way back to ourselves. There is a way back to the divine. There is a way back to nature. And divine, ourselves, nature, that's God. That's God in us and around us. And the only way we get there is that we learn how. And I am offering a how-to that I am absolutely sure is the beginning of how we can begin to change our nation, a person at a time, and relationships because of that. So I breathe that into this endeavor and into my spirit and into yours. HowToLove.us is my website. Dr. Deborah, minister of that movement, servant leader of that movement, called into existence just for that movement. Ashe, and so it is. Amen. A woman.